Alrighty then. I'm sitting down. I might as well go live. Look, I've got my tea. I've got people in chat. I've got Minecraft open. So it's time to begin. Let me just move a couple windows around. And I can see my activity feed. Annoyingly, Firebot doesn't show me when people share their watch streak. So while I'm used to looking at Firebot for all of the interactions, it doesn't show me the streaks. And I don't think I can enable it. So I should check. Oh, edit events. Streak. Nope, it's not in there. So, yeah, I'm going to have to either switch to using the pop-out chat, which I could do. I probably should do. That would be reasonable. I could use the pop-out chat. That'd be fine. I streaked yesterday. I'm appropriately dressed today. Well done. Do you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna put Firebot down. I'm going to put OBS full screen. Why not? That gives me chat on the side, and everything is groovy. In fact, I put my activity feed in there as well. Perfect. Right. Now I can see if scene changes worked. Scene change. It worked. Nice. Full screen, and we can continue. We are working on the magma farm, or sorry, Froglight farm again today. Before I head on over there, I needed to load up on glass and blackstone. And I figured I'd spend a little bit of time whilst I was getting ready to stream. I was also having my dinner, just buying glass and some glass protection. I have enough space for 30 books in the library, so I figured I might as well buy up all of the books and then I can get rid of this library. I mean, retire him to somewhere else. But yeah, this needs to be full up plus 3 more. However, that's a side quest I'm not overly worried about. But I will make these into regular books. And yes, I do have an axe. It's got Silk Touch on it. I have to punch them. Let's put spare books and emeralds in there. And think this through. I need the glass, but that goes in the shulker box next door. I need blackstone, which requires a trip in the nether. So let's put a glass in here. Like castle. Pick this up. I can put the shulker box there and the empty one in as well. Do not need iron. I will need ender pearls. So we'll head off and see what we find. Sorry, I heard a noise, made me worry. Blackstone. I don't know how much I need, but I need some. There is also an argument for there will... I was going to say there will be some that I can use here. There's 2. It's a start. I need the rest though. We do have basalt delta, so we'll head on over that way. We can grab everything. It was 500 blocks in a direction, but I can't remember which. I think it was negative. Yeah. Or I could just fly. See what I find. Head down the tunnel. And have a fly around and hope I can find some blackstone. Oh, I don't need F3. Also, if I see some endermen, I would benefit from murdering them. Yes, murder is a horrible thing to do, but sometimes the best thing for me because it helps. Well, we all love a bit of murder in the morning, even if it is 6 o'clock in the evening. Aladar, welcome in. Let's head over this way. We'll figure it out. If I put down here. Good. Jump over and glide. I'm not going there because I thought...
Hello, my baby. Oh. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Oh, with a skeleton. Clearly I'm wrong. How are you doing this fine and lovely day, Aladar? It's Monday. It's fresh week, fresh start. No matter what happened last week, today things can be anew. Things can be better. Yep. Blackstone. Right, let's do the F3. Dealt with. And as I'm here, I was hoping for a ghast here. Oh well. Get them chop onions. Things got to turn for the worse before the morning meeting. At work. I'm sorry to hear that. Is it resolved now or still problematic? Ooh. Excuse me. These are new chunks. We have not been here. And there is a bastion. Just having a look. If I were clever, I'd take some materials with me, and then if I fly on over, I can put her out if I need to. Let's go with hotbar. Spin around. Keep rockets in my hotbar. We do that. Look, I needed blackstone. This seems wise. It does not actually seem that wise. It seems quite stupid. And quite terrifying! Oh. If I were clever, which I'm not claiming to be, I could do that. And that, which gives me just this way up and down. Hello? I feel relatively safe in here. Nothing can come down there. Things can come through the gap. But yeah, it's only a little pig. Ow. Scott! Welcome in, Scott! Just killing a hog. Oh. Oh, he picked up the chest piece. Like, what? Why is he not? Oh, okay. Pig on pig! Can I move? There are a lot of pig noises over there. It will mean a ton more work before Christmas, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. This is relatively safe. Alador says, doing well so far. Virtual appointment went well this morning. Here in about 40 minutes, I have to take my stepson to a job interview. That's exciting. Ha. Ow. Go on then, shoot the hoglin. See what happens. Oh. Is there... I have a lot of noises. I'm curious where they are. But also feeling surprisingly safe. Right. Okay. This is fine. Right down here. And do that. Don't think anything can get in. Then do that. Does mean I have a crawl space to get out of. Oh, that could have been bad. Okay, I'm okay with this. F3, don't need that open. I wanted Blackstone. This is technically Blackstone, but not really what I was thinking of. They were going to charge me. If they can reach this bit, they would have done so already. But it doesn't stop me being a little bit fearful. Because in theory, if they were angry with me, they would have walked to this bit. So all of the ones in range of this should have come over here. Oh! That scared me. I nearly hit a zombie pigman. That would have been a bad idea. There's a second one over there. Right. That looks like an opening. Don't like this. Let's head down the stairs. There's a chest. Mine! I'm out! There we go. What did I pick up? A diamond shovel? Obsidian. Oh, there was an unexpected chest. I'll take that one. Again, not what I was supposed to be doing. What I was supposed to be doing was gathering blackstone. I've just allowed myself to get distracted with a particular source of blackstone that I do not like. It is, how do you say, a little bit scary. However, you know, I'm going to continue to poke my eye in, nose in, whatever. Because there may be interesting stuff. Let's have a look. Hello? I was really surprised he didn't attack me. He's aggro on it. Alright, we were in there a moment ago. Alright, we'll have to deal with the skeleton. I'm looking for chests. That worked. A little bit scared. The stupid idea. Still a stupid idea. Chest over there. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm not that bothered. I'm quite happy to leave and go get some blackstone from just a deposit of it sitting on the ground somewhere. Is this the right way? Heading away from spawn, which is good. Give me a blackstone spot, please. Basalt Delta would be nice. Go away. Nobody likes ghasts. You chunks? Basalt Delta! Mine? There's a chance of lava flowing on my head. I have accepted this risk. There's also a chance of me spleefing myself. I should do that, get in the hole, and then jump out to do more. Just occasionally picking it up so that if lava does flow out, it doesn't destroy all of it. It just destroys some of it. Good use of emotes, Aladar. Great emote. I have no idea how much blackstone I need, although it is one of those resources that is incredibly useful for many different builds. But realistically, I probably want to aim to have more than I need rather than having too little, because it's not something you can easily have too much of. Blackstone is beautiful, and I love it. Ah, I found the lava! I found the lava! Oh, I'll save my blackstone. Nice. Let's float off and see if I can find a patch that's a little bit nicer. Here's some. I like this. This looks good. Lovely. All the bits. And I want to be careful not to release the lava. See, clever. Do an outside first. And then everything inside won't have flowing lava to me. It might drop down. But at least the lava won't try and capture me. So that's the theory. Still go horribly wrong. And I should probably unload the junk and put it in the trunk. Gilded blackstone, obsidian, basalt, netherrack. Don't need any of that. Just the blackstone. I could go to the creative world and work out approximately how much I need. But, you know, that seems like effort. And I might get the answer that I don't like. Realise that I need more than I have patience to grab. And given the option of being defeated by a large number, or realising once I've built it, oh, I'm about 10 blocks short. I'd rather have 10 blocks short. Or risk the 10 blocks short. All good. Surprisingly few magma cubes. Although, with that said, as I've been building the Froglight farm, I have had a lot of magma cubes. So anything by comparison to that seems like not a lot. Haven't realised how efficient the farm should in theory be. Although I suspect we'll end up hitting a bottleneck because of the sorting. Well, that's a nice problem to have. And those giant magma cubes are getting a little bit closer. Just need to remember that if I get attacked, I should make sure I don't leave the ender chest behind. It's there, slowly getting further away from me as I dig down, which means that, well, let's face it, this has happened before. I've done digging projects where you dig down and then forget you left something up there. Probably an ender chest at some point, although I remember doing it with the shulker box. You dig down, then go, okay, time to go home. Completely forgetting the shulker box that you brought with you. And how valuable it is. So let's do that to be sure. That feels like it's got lava behind it. It does have lava behind it. I'm good at this game. This doesn't. This feels fine. Ish. And if it does leak, you just need to dig quicker than it leaks. Right, that feels dangerous enough. Up we go. Give me another patch, please. Ooh. Right, not there. Not there. This looks good, apart from the magnet cube, but you know. Ha! Ow! I'm victorious. That got me no drops at all. Huh? Okay, that worked. Let's go with this one, this one. Want that block. How many? Oh, I thought I'd have like 10 stacks by now. Nowhere near, is it? Just sad. And I know that there is an argument for making a gold farm and a bartering system so that I can have plenty of blackstone, and I will do it at some point. But today is not that day. Today is the day for me to build a magma farm. And the magma farm, in theory, will produce enough magma cream that I can then make a gold farm out of the magma blocks. In theory. And I have done it the other way around before, where I've made a gold farm and then a magma farm, but ooh, a bit worried about that one. And this is getting me basalt, although basalt is quite easy to farm, especially now. Oh, magma, good choice of word band, Daniel. Very good choice, but also, all right, let me set a timer. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Sure. I hate his peppy attitude. Oh, of course. I can do anything you want. Let's go this way. And we eat. Ooh. That looks good. Apart from the... What? Ah! Is it just random chance with these guys as to whether when you kill them you get 2 or 3 of them? Kim, good to see you. Thank you for the lurk. Hugely appreciated. Right, I came here because I wanted blackstone. So I probably should start picking some up rather than picking fights. Then when I finish, we can go work on the frog life farm. I may even have enough. I probably have enough. Realistically, I think we... Hang on. About a stack per quadrant? Oh, maybe not, actually. I think it's like 2 stacks per layer, so 10 stacks would probably be enough. But again, a little bit extra to be sure. Not a bad idea. And saves me flying out here again and having to find spawn. Despite being in a world where spawn is pretty much exactly at 0-0, I still struggle to get back. It can be really difficult in the nether because the direction you want to go isn't always open. And then when you get there, you can't always find the portal. At least I can't. May say more about me than anything else. I want to make like a tree and split. Is this the right direction? Surprisingly, yes. Ooh. Not what I'm here for, but you know. Who am I to say no to such treasures? I would like to do that ledge. Ah! But you know, maybe second try is more appropriate. I don't want to show off. Oh, there it is. I got this. Probably got this. Mouse mode. Does work. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Right, he wants to murder me. But, you know, not the first. I saw the gold somewhere. But I'm too afraid to step down the stairs. I don't have a chest plate on me. And I can't be bothered to find... Ah, there it is. Right. If I... miss again... we can do this and zip up. That hurt a bit, but you know, save me having to do a third approach. They still hate my guts. So what's down here? Brutes! Yeah, I know, I'm pretty skilled. Sure, I can do that. Let's grab... I'd like to pick block, but I can't see the blackstone. Take away this one, and this one. And we go boop, boop. Hello! They don't like me. Ow! They really don't like me, that hurt. Pro tip, don't stand too close to them, because when you hit them, they get a little bit of height to them, and they can bop you in the nose. Perfect! I think I'm safe to step over here. Ooh. There is a gas inside. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm going to put that block there. I'm going to jump down, jump down. Break this. Drop. And we mouse our way in. What a good mouse I am. Oh. Got a bit of sweaty palms. Ah! Casted. Ooh. I'm not seeing any immediate loot. I mean, there could be stuff down there. That's a long way to head down. And as soon as I'm down there, there is a significant chance that the cubes start spawning. And I get attacked by every crossbow there is around me. So it makes sense just to lighten the crowd a little bit. That worked. Now, if I was smart, I would keep this as a fairly obvious way out. If I do some breakage over here, we grab polished blackstone brick. If I head down there and pillar up in the middle, or do I try and take out the hulks first? Anyone that might try and shoot me, it would make sense to do a little bit of marksmanship from up here. If I was capable of marksmanship. I have my rockets. This feels safe-ish. Okay, they don't like me, but that's understandable. That is my way out. Top up on rockets. Now I'm close enough for aggro. Probably makes sense to do a little bit shooty. Okay. There is a brute down the bottom. I saw him a moment ago. This is stressful. Deep Sky! Welcome in, good to see you. Where's my exit's over there, just to refresh my memory. I can land and pillar up. And then there's probably a chest underneath the middle I just can't see. If I were to fly over there and break off the bridge so that they can't walk to me, chance that some could still drop in. But that feels like my best bet. Hello. I'm okay. Exit's over there. There is chests. Okay. And one guy on top. I'm now within spawner radius, which is probably a bad thing. I would like to take out that brute, but I can't see. Hey, Angelic. A little bit stressed. Give me a moment. Oh, there he is. Got him! do this and that. Right. If I hop down, put something up on those blocks. Mine. Okay. I need to go back down there, I think. Let's head on over this way. Grab my spot. Jump across. Right. This is partially filled. Let's... Blackstone in. That was a little bit risky. Everything's fine. Ooh. That would be sensible to use it. However... But where's the safe player? I try. It's not that unsafe. Have feather falling. Ow. Still hurts, but you know. Most of my pride. There's stuff down there and there's another chest. Zip. Cool. And my inventory is not full, so I've picked up everything from those chests. There are gold blocks down there, but I'm not that worried about those. Okay, that feels like a success. I'm leaving. That's right. I'm leaving. I didn't even want anything from there. I just happened to stumble in and I went, well, be a shame if I didn't pick stuff up. And now I've got an ingot, some spare boots, and smithing templates. I mean, even the smithing templates, they're worth, what, 7 diamonds each? 8 times? 8 times each. And now we're heading home. I'm just smashing my face onto things. It's fine. Oh, there's Blackstone. How did that projectile must have followed me for a while, because the sound of the shooting happened, and then it was quite a while later, the impact. They must have been travelling with me. Like that one. Enderman. I need Enderman. I don't need them right now. I think right now, best just heading home-ish. Is this our way? Don't like it. Right. Feel safe now. My coordinates I want something like 11 by 13. Could I look it up? Yeah. Am I going to? No. See, this looks like a block that I would have removed. Oh, look. Oh. Oh. It doesn't go anywhere. Don't like that. I'm going in the wrong direction. Ow. Ow! I'm being murdered. I'd have to resort to looking at the screenshots. This is embarrassing. 42 minutes. Where? What? Huh? When? Oh, live 42 minutes. Gotcha. I'm going to eat before I look at my screenshots. Then, whilst I'm looking, health is going up. Big brain! Minecraft folder. Screenshots. Just need to find a picture of what I want. None of these are what I want. I know I have the screenshot. I just need to find it. Right. 11 by 13. Wow. I remembered correctly. So 11 is this direction. 13 is that direction. Be kind of over there. Aha! This feels too random a hole. This is my portal! Found it! 42 minutes until arrival sound. Gotcha! That makes sense. If I'm honest, I was hoping to find an ancient debris because, if you look in here, I've got 1 netherite scrap, and in here I have 2 netherite scraps, so I'm 1 short of an ingot. However, I have an ingot. So, what should I be upgrading? Ooh, and diamonds. 2 templates, 1 of which can go in there, and the other one I can use? Hang on, have I even fully enchanted my stuff? Pickaxe is done. Sword is unlikely to be necessary. I feel like boots is the most sensible thing. Although, my boots are not perfect. So, I like to have fire protection on my boots. This is regular protection. And then I just tend to have a regular pair of boots for if I'm doing something else. So I'm actually more tempted to put them on my leggings. I've got protection 4, swift sneaks 3, unbreaking 3, mending. That is maximum. The next pick, when Wither loses your first one. There is a valid argument for that, but no. I don't like that negative kind of thinking. It's accurate, but it's alright. It's not just Wither that loses my stuff. Can I just use this? Thank you. I'll take my trousers off. Leggings, if you will. In they go. Upgrade! Wasn't expecting to do this. Sorry, Wither, if you're here. And if Wither isn't here, you're not sorry? Are you trying to say that you're only sorry if you get caught? I'm also going to take this opportunity to drink my tea. Oh, that's good tea. Yep. Oh, okay. At least you're honest about it. Ooh, spectrals. Gold blocks! And a chest. That was not what I meant to do, but alright. F3 can go off. We are placing a chest down because right now I'm not sorting this stuff out. It can stay here. Don't need cracked blackstone brick. I need a regular blackstone. And glass. Let's just see what's in here. We might as well unload the stuff I don't need. And it leaves more space for if I want to put other things in. That, and that. Oh, I got a shovel. I'm so happy. Black tea. Yes. Black tea with milk. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as I am. That stuff to be sorted by future Zach, because current Zach, well, not that nice to future Zach. The basalt might as well come with us, actually. We are using that in the build. And when I get there, I can have Deep Sky Miner, one of the most talented Minecrafters I know, tell me how amazing it looks. Okay, we will have to dream. Let's set spawn. Technically, my spawn should be already set, but it doesn't hurt to set it twice. Ow. My legs! And we're back in the nether, but this time we're going up here. It looks amazing. I might have to have said that too early. You may have. What you're really impressed by is my technology. The ladder technology. Whoa! We can go all the way up to the top of the ladder with this ladder. And beyond it with the pearl. I have skills. You will appreciate the skills, or else. Yep, good. This is not where I use the pearl. This is where we use the pearl. Hacha! There's an endermite somewhere. And then we float this way. It won't be very impressive to start with because it's not finished. It's a work in progress. Should be somewhere in front of me. Anyway, there it is! Can you tell what it is? It's the start of it, anyway. I'm impressed with your strong arms. Thanks. So strong. So determined. Put that there. That there. I've got quite a few shulkers worth in here. Let's throw everything in. And I can grab a couple stacks of each. If I've got a couple of stacks of each. I shouldn't need a couple of stacks of... Oh, actually the lamps I may need to get more of. With that said... I do have the ability to make a little bit more. Clearly not much more, but yeah, a little bit. Let's make as many as I've got on me. Then we'll put the redstone blocks back in with the redstone supplies. Can I see? I'll show you what it's going to look like. How's that? Because that allows me to do spectator mode and head out. So this is my future froglight farm. Ignore the fact that the lamps aren't turned on. I basically did one layer, then cloned it. In vanilla Minecraft, obviously. I don't know how to do the fancy stuff like you. We have the sorting system powered by little copper columns. I've not used them before. And hang on. If we go back to creative mode, they'll start spawning. So in the middle of each platform, there is an iron golem, and the mobs, you know, try and get to them and then end up falling down and dying to frogs. See, it works fine. This is my AFK spot, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. And the spawn rates are quite ridiculous. But I'm okay with that. I like the fact that it is over-spec'd. Yeah, we are in the process of building the different layers. The problem I have at the moment is I did the bottom layer and then realised I was overwhelmed by mobs. So I've started working on the top layer. And if I do a little platform in the middle of each layer, I can then have much fewer mobs bothering me. Yes, we've done this bit. We've done up to here. And I've done a top ring, starting on the lower rings, basically. Don't know why I just switched back to spectator mode. What I meant to do was disconnect and reconnect. We're back! So I've put a netherrack plug in the hole. Speaking of which, did I bring spare netherrack? If not, that's a little bit annoying. Not a problem, just a little bit annoying. I've got enough to build. Let's go with 16 glass, and I can make 2 stacks. Look at me and my mathing. Skilled, right? We need polished basalt. Not a huge amount, so we'll do... Oh yeah. I forgot that I could use a regular crafter rather than a stone cutter. Tough bricks, pistons, levers. In fact, we'll take more mangrove because we'll need wood. I'll take some netherrack. Tough, please. There we go. This goes in. Oh, that comes out. And if I have more glass, do you know what? I might as well make it. I've got plenty of glass to put into the build. If I can remember where there it is. Sure, that'll work. I'll put the extra dye away. In here. Think we're good. Zip up to the top. My first job to fill the hole. I didn't quite have enough glass to do this layer. And I'd like to finish it because placing a layer in one section is actually quite difficult. Because it's really difficult from some angles to tell where you left the hole. And the reason it's 2 blocks thick is because I needed it 1 block thick on the top of this ring to stop spawns, and then I wanted it level. And in fairness, I do plan on making this go much higher. If I don't make it whole all the way up to the AFK spot, it doesn't look as nice looking down, so... Oh! Guess what? I can say the word now, Daniel. I'm not going to say the word, but I can. And that's what matters. It's about having the freedom to do things, not about actually doing it. Like retiring. Retiring isn't about not working. It's about not having to work. One day I'll retire, and that day I can then stream all the time, every day, and you'll be sick and tired of me. There was a word ban? There was. Danielle banned the word magma. Because Danielle has good taste. Obviously, she chooses to be here. Well, I force her to be here. Just make vague threats. Nothing incriminating, nothing that a court would be able to convict over. Just vague threats. Implied. You're sad? Oh, I'm sorry. We hop down. I've actually done quite well on this layer. The way I like to do this is... Hang on. Do you know what? I'm going to put the... No, I'm not. I'm just going to put netherrack over the top. So if I do that on that, when I'm on the next layer, it's easy to place the polished basalt. Right, if I leave my butts out here, simple as boop, boop. I need more of the mangrove. This comes out. Oh, never mind. That goes in, and we continue. Over here, I clicked. Wait, I didn't pick up blackstone. Oh, what a moron! What a fool! Right, there's plenty of other bits that I could do. It's just the material I spent a trip in the Nether to get, and I didn't bring it from the box. I like to trick you to say the word. Hey, I need to trip myself up several times. Still don't have blackstone. That's annoying. Right. Ha! Ow. And I can do it here. 1, 2. It's relatively straightforward and chilled when you're doing it like this. Because it doesn't matter which bit I do, as long as I just chip away at it. Eh. That, unlike that. Plank, plank. Plug the hole. You can see the ones I pistoned. Blackstone's going to be annoying. We'll just come around here and do this bit instead. One, two. No! Wrong one! Go back! Oh. The wrong one the whole time. I'm losing my netherrack. I'm so devastated. Like shares, back to work. Hey Ginger, good to see you. I'm using netherrack. It's much better than scaffolding. How you doing this fine and lovely day? That, like that, like that, and I need the netherrack again. And boop, boop. Simple. Planks, please. I'm a little bit fearful of that guy. Well, I think I can handle it. The little guys, on the other hand, not so much. Ah! See? Are all the floors the same? Yes. Well, at least they will be. However, building more platform for the second layer is going to create spawning space for ghasts, whereas doing this doesn't. And if I hear the sound of a ghast, I can try and shoot it. So I should be doing this one and working down. But I kind of needed to do the first layer down there so I could then see the shape of the build. That, and that. 2, and yeah, it's a relatively simple farm. It's mirroring my slime farm, which I'm quite happy about, to be honest. I like that the slime farm and this is mirrored in some way, shape or form. It kind of ties it together. Oh, did I drop out for a moment? Please tell me. We're having this issue yesterday and I thought I'd fixed it. No, you're fine. Okay. Whew. That's a relief. I spent a little bit of time today troubleshooting to work out what the problem could be. I thought, oh, maybe it's because Wi-Fi is on my computer. My Wi-Fi is on my computer for a reason. It's a backup plan. But that wasn't the reason that it wasn't working. This should be straightforward because it's there and... Oh, no it's not. It is. Like that. Yeah. Take out this one. Oh. Actually makes it a little bit easier because I'm joining everything up. We have more tough, so we'll do that in a moment. Nice. We've ended up doing the mangrove and tough sections first. We'll come back and do the blackstone bits afterwards. But to be honest, I like this. Relatively simple. It means I'm not changing my hotbar too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same over here. 1 in from the end? Yeah. Three, 4, 5. Block. Next time I do a trip in the overworld, I need to grab netherrack. It's a really handy block. It's cheap, plentiful, easy to break, and it's not included in the design, which makes it much easier to spot when it's not supposed to be there. Yeah, the troubleshooting led me to do lots of different things, including well, I changed the cable on my patch panel. I changed the port on the network switch. There was lots of things I tried, and it still wasn't working. The last thing I changed, well, it was working but not reliably. Last thing I changed, whoops, was the cable going from my computer to the wall, which wasn't even on my radar as something that could be the problem. I mean, of course it can be, but I don't think I've had a network cable wear out like that for a long time. In fairness to it, my desk is moving, so every day it goes up and down, so there will be some flexing in the cable. Oh, not that one. What I want to do was netherrack that. Okay, this is looking good. We have a patchwork area, which should be blackstone. Nice. I also need, whatever this is, a chiseled deep slate, because it goes in the corners. So, chiseled deep slate, please. Oh, chiseled blackstone, regular blackstone, deep slate. Oh. Nope. 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 Deep slate. Sure, we'll take 2 stacks. I suppose I could use basalt as a relatively cheap scaffolding block or filler block. Realistically, it is renewable. Do that there. Chicken on the hotbar as well. And we're good. We'll go around doing the blackstone bits first, and then we'll come back to the chiseled blackstone. Here. Okay. I forgot that some of them are mangrove. This one's mangrove, but it's still blackstone on the outside. Thankfully, I can reference downstairs. Hey, that works. Maybe, now they're small, I could use my sword. You know, if I wanted to. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. It's looking better already. Push the blackstone in, it makes a difference. There. And with very few spawns on this layer, it feels much safer. Next step. Go chiseled. In the middle. This one. Oops. I'd failed to do the blackstone. And also in the middle is not what I thought it was. Not for that one anyway. That one's good. This one here is chiseled. Blackstone. 2, 3, 4. Blackstone. Look at it, we're getting there. Mangrove for that one. Chiseled for this one. Chiseled for this one. Whoop. I also need to release shift more often. Because I'm walking close to the edge, I'm instinctively holding shift with a lot of force, and I feel a little bit of pain in my pinky the last few streams from holding shift too hard. I don't need to. Worst case scenario, I fall. I have rockets. I have an Elytra. I will be fine. Just instinctual to hold shift. And I could do toggle shift, I know this. But my problem is if I start using toggle shift, I've then got to keep using toggle shift, or I'll forget. And I can't flip-flop between styles. I need to either switch and make a forever switch, or just stay as I've always been. 1, 2, 3, 4. And done. This one should be a light as well. One, 2, 3, 4. Light. And I know I need to light them up, but that in theory should be the next layer down. I should use the glasses as a cue for where it's going. I want the levers all to point in the same direction and not look haphazard. And unfortunately I can't have them all point to the middle because there are some literally diagonal of the middle, so I can't have there isn't no direction for them to feel right. So I'm better off just going, yeah, they all point south or north or whatever. I think we've done the layer. Okay. Pleasant surprise. So this connects them. This would be a glass wall. I had a call and had to mute the stream. Did you complete the word ban? I did. I didn't even slip up once. I'm that good at word bans. I'm that good. I practically never fail anymore. It's a curse being this amazing. Let's pop that out. We'll light off. I need to just double check which orientation. So the front is to the Whatever direction that is. Tell me? To the left of the thing. And I do need to go in and light the ones up for the level we've already got. So here, go, yeah. And there. Now for these torches, there's no obvious way of which way, because you could do it here, you could do it there. Whichever way I do should be consistent. I'm going to go there. I think. Yes, because it's in line with this one. Got it. It'll be the same there, and there'll be another one underneath this. No, not underneath that. It was this one that had that concern. But it fits, it's the same. That'll be there. Be there. It's all making sense. That makes sense. Danielle! Since you beat the word ban, are you telling me that if I didn't beat the word ban, you would have cancelled your subscription? I mean, it seems a bit harsh, but understandable. Alright, as you finished it, well done. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you for your continued support for over 5 years. This one here. Hang on. Oh. No, that doesn't make sense because this one... So it's got to be off on one direction anyway. Good. Let's just get rid of... Good day! Thank you, Daniel. Where lever goes in here, and I think that's the last one. If I've missed any, feel free to point them out to me. Let me know. I don't mind being wrong. I'm used to it. Well, that feels pretty good. I have basalt, which will go in the middle. And when I open it up, in theory, the hopper minecart will pick up everything anyway. Ow. Ow. Nice. And then when we're doing the next layer, I can put the polished basalt up. And I'll need to come in here to remove the netherrack later. But for now, let's lock up this hole so that any spawning up here don't bother me on the next layer down. Just separating out the layers. I'm so glad I have Swift Sneak. That's why I put netherrack on my leggings. You know. Yeet. They're important to me. Wow, that gap is bigger than I expected it to be. Don't even know if I grabbed enough basalt. Oh, I did. We're okay. I told you we'd be okay. You didn't believe me. I was confident. Like hustle. Then we drop down to this bit. Ow. Ow. Done. Not stressed. I've done the outside for a fair bit of it. I think I'll focus on doing this middle bit, and if I see any holes as I go up, go around, I'll fill them in. That. Ta-da! And I'm back a whole 30 minutes after the interview. He was told he gets a call by the end of the day from them, and he got the job. Wow, that's very quick. And McDonald's is just around the corner. Sounds like a good location to work. I don't think enough people put... How do I phrase this so it doesn't sound bad? I think a lot of people neglect to think about the amount of time they spend in their day travelling to and from work, and factor that in to the value proposition of the job. The difference it is to have a job where you are, let's say, 10 minutes less travel time per day, right? You have somewhere that's 10 minutes closer. You save 10 minutes to work, 10 minutes on the way from home from work every day. Every day. 5 days a week. That's 100 minutes a week saved just because you are 10 minutes closer. It's nearly 2 hours a week saved in travel time. That is so much time. So much. I have Blackstone and I have... Oh yeah. Do it that way. Polished Blackstone. Let's just do a bit of fancy doing. I can just chip away at this at any rate I want. Do whichever block I feel like doing. And I feel like doing Blackstone. I did the other layer tough first, so... Boop, boop. Yeah. Travel time to work is so easily overlooked. And I know people that spend, an hour a day travelling to work, an hour a day travelling home from work. 2 hours a day. 10 hours a week. You're being paid for 40 hours, but you're giving 50 hours up. That's 25% more hours just by having to travel to work. We left at 12:40, arrived before 12:50, and we were leaving by 1:05. Wow. It's a quick interview. I feel relatively safe here, and my tea is at optimal drinking temperature. So, talk about yourself. No, tell me about your stuff. Tell me about the things. What are the plans for the week? Is the week looking good? Is it looking stressful? How is everyone's prep doing? I mean, a lot of us celebrate Christmas, and I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit surprised we're already on the 8th. I don't know where the time is going, and I don't know if I feel prepared. We also haven't even got a Christmas tree up. We thought about doing it the weekend. I say we. Mrs. Dragon thought about doing it the weekend. I don't know if I feel Christmassy enough yet, which is weird. Normally Mrs. Dragon is Christmassy by mid-November. And just biting at the bit, wanting to put the tree up. You have a tree up? Good. And finished. There. My pint of tea, being consumed. If I just wiggle side to side, I can hear the sloshing in my tummy. I can't, but I probably would be able to. I'm not moving around enough to test it. It's not worth it. Oh, I have basalt to spare, so let's do basalt for this bit. Go like that. Cover it up. And over here, I want that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Basalt. Basalt. Also me. I've already done that one. We're good. We're good. We're good. Next bit. Right, let's do crafting of planks. I thought I made nearly a stack not that long ago. Boop. And then one in the middle. Basalt. Which I can do for this one. That goes there. That goes there. Polished. Oh, I can do it there. I forget that there's a layer above me I can also just pick block from. But easy peasy. Basalt, basalt. Break it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And polished. It's coming together. One, 2, 3. Like that. Got regular basalt to go over here. And we've got polish to go in the hole. I really like this. I wasn't expecting to enjoy placing the blocks so much. I thought this would be very stressful and we'd end up with loads of ghasts. But despite the lower level technically being able to spawn ghasts, it doesn't seem to be happening much. And I'm not complaining. I am definitely not complaining. I'm pleasantly surprised. Blackstone. Blackstone. And we're going to do the same on this side. Gives me a place marker. I also need to put the levers for that layer, although it's probably worth building this one completely first. As it saves me having to think as I go, I can just do it all at once, point in the same direction. Four. And we're good. On this ledge here, 2, 1, 2. Yep. With tough bricks. There. I'll do that. Oh no, it's gone now. Oh well. Not worth worrying about. Oh, outbreak in progress. I need to press the button. There. Just in case anyone is watching ads, I need to be thankful. I'm actually due a sizable payout from Twitch ads for last month because of the number of larger content creators that raided me and had viewers obviously who were not subscribed to me. I ended up with like triple my normal ad revenue for the month. Oh wow. It's surprising. There we go. 1 and 2. Put on polish for those and that one. That's good. That was wrong. Yeah, of course it this time. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One of these, one of those, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Also checking above me to be able to double check. Kind of nice. Planks, torch, planks, chiseled, blackstone, chiseled, plank, redstone, plank, chiseled, blackstone, chiseled. One plank. Ooh. Pretty glad you can't shoot yourself in the foot. No matter how far down I look, I can't see my toes. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll work. These deep slate, blackstone, deep slate, mangrove, mangrove, torch. Nice. Starting to feel quite complete. Tough brick. But yeah, I could just do that as a pick block. Mangrove, tough. Mangrove. That. And I need the basalt again. Basalt. And if I had a polished basalt to hand, I'd use it. Where is it? Polished basalt. There's several around here just to fill in. It's relatively straightforward. Reach them all. That's one over there to do as well. Good. Two, three. 1, 2. 1 across. Basalt blocking that hole. Pop that there. Do I have polished and regular polished? That one goes there and there, and that's where we put some logs. Oh, I'm so happy. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Go with basalt there to cover up the hole, so I can do it from further down. 1, 2, And a lamp. 1 and 2. 2, 3. It's relatively straightforward, this bit. Okay, it was relatively straightforward until I got pushed off. Seeing as I've done the layer below, I should be able to see. Oh. Help me find where I need to continue doing. Missed one. Oh, in fairness, I've missed quite a few over here. Not just one. However, I haven't done the floor for this bit, so there's an excuse in there somewhere. And I've run out of tuff, so you know. So much I can do. Let's deal with this corner. Three and rip it. It is tough when you run out of tuff. You're quite right. Ow. One, 2, 3, and 4. Again, run out of chiseled, but that's okay. And here we go. I need a blackstone. If I was blackstone, I would be... we're around here. Blackstone! So what, we can afford to do a stack of chiseled. Plenty of black glass. I need more tuff. Tuff! And it. Let's do it in here. Tuff. Bricks. If I make too many tuff bricks for the project, I need loads for the staircase. Or the library, so. Realistically, I can't really make too many. Secret! I mean...
I chose this life.
There
and
it is!
someday it's going to get me killed.
That's a name I haven't seen in chat for far too long. I hope you're okay. I missed you. Oh, secret! Secret! Oh, sorry, I've just realised that as you haven't been in lately, you probably haven't seen the newest emote, and I think you'll like it. It's a love emote. Danielle likes it. So, you know, and Danielle has great taste. You have great taste. Ergo, you must love the love emote. It's only logical. Oh, thank you, Secret. Good to see you. I need more mangrove. Oh no, I've got 200 stacks. What else do I need? I feel like I've forgotten to pick something up. I do love it. I knew it! You have excellent taste. Excellent. I mean... I think I have everything. I mean, worst case scenario, I come back down. We are working on a frog-like farm. Look at it. It spawns magmas and everything. See? Which is what you need in a frog-like farm. Business friend! Danielle is now happy. I mean, Danielle is normally happy. She's quite a happy person. But, you know, you can get happier when there's cool people around, like Witherbag and Secret. How you doing, Wither? Just remember, Awinge, Wither's here now, so you have to be careful what you say. You weren't careful earlier. I'm not putting you under the bus or anything, but, you know. You wouldn't have been bold enough to say it if Wither was here at the time, would you? Would you? How you doing, Wither? We boop and boop and boop and boop. Look, I've done 2 floors of 5. Well, 2.5 floors. It's going well. We only said nice things about weather. Did we? Oh. Oops. I get the funny feeling that you're actually a little bit scared of Wither. I mean, I'm not scared of Wither. The only thing I'm scared of about Wither is when she's holding my pick. For no reason. Basalt. There you go. And I'm going to take this opportunity to eat some cooked chicken. Now I need to scroll up and see chat. I mean, I'm not telling you to do that, but you could, I suppose. I mean, if you really wanted to. You know, there's nothing to be seen there. Isn't that right? Hey, Widge. Nothing to be seen there. Nothing incriminating at all. Zach, funny, thanks. Oh, you were talking about me losing pickaxes. Whatever gives you. I mean, in fairness, Widge has got a point. But you know, I wouldn't have mentioned it. I'm getting people in trouble. Normally, I get myself in trouble. This is a nice turn of events. Someone else in trouble other than me. I mean, technically, I am getting myself in trouble with Awidge, but you know. Can't have everything. Right, polished basalt goes in there. Polished basalt goes in here, but I can't do it, so I'm putting regular basalt over the hole. I haven't lost a single one that belongs to me. I have to admit, I like your style. I like your style. And you raise a valid point. One that does mean I'm slightly down on pickaxes, but you know, a valid point other than that. Blackstone, blackstone, and we strip it. And while I remember, there was a hole. Polished basalt goes in there. Nice. And plank, 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 plank. Polished basalt needs to go in again over here, but I just don't have it. I did say I was sorry. Yeah, Awidge is very sorry. I'm sorry, Awidge. I didn't think, I just figured, you know, it'd be fun to throw you under the bus. I'm sorry. I regret it now. Oh, it was probably me that brought it up. It's alright, I'll save you, Awidge. It was me, it was all my fault. I'm glad I can be entertaining even when I'm not here in person. When you're not here, people long for the times you are here. Just how my streams work. Every time I stream, people go, oh, if only Witherbag was here. The stream would be better somehow. I don't know why. I mean, what skill does Wither have that Zach doesn't? I don't know, but it seems just a little bit more entertaining. Ooh. One. Oh no, wrong one. Give that back. Oh yeah, I caught it. I did think that was going to fall. 2, 3, 4, and boopity boop. Done. It's looking so good. And I'm starting to memorize the pattern, which is sort of worrying. Unfortunately, I don't have things on my hotbar. Nope. Those things. One of these. 2, 3, 4, and a blackstone. Drip, 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 drip. And considering today we had to finish that entire platform up there, we've done this one already. And I got distracted with getting blackstone because, you know, some idiot didn't get enough before he started working on the farm. But you know, we don't critique people for their mistakes. Or derpiness. Mm-hmm. Yep. You do bring that, I suppose. Thank you, Secret. Minor panic. Heart rate went up a few beats there. Just a few. Just a few. Feel like I'm missing polished deep slate. I'd like to get them all done, then I can say the layer above is finished. Oh, I can't reach so far. Blackstone, polished, blackstone, and then I can reach. Ta-da! So let's do that one, that one, that one, and then those two. And over here, nice and simple. I can just do this, look up, grab one block, place it. Go over here, look up, grab one. Oh, I can't do that. Darn it. I haven't pre-stripped. Pre-stripping! That. In the corners. One goes there, and there. Mangrove planks, there, there, there. More of this, here, here. I'm not even having to look as much. That's the scary part. I know what I'm doing. I like trolls. I do. Secret, I feel like I need that emote. I do like, it's just kind of like, I sneak in, I naughty, but no one can tell. Is it a lurk emote? No, it's a troll. Which makes more sense. This bit? This bit, this bit, this bit, this bit. Basalt, basalt. Go away. And you. Ow. Ow. It's looking so good. I'm going to be in danger soon. Oh, maybe not. I thought one was jumping towards me. We're okay. I mostly want to do this bit because I can then reach up and do that polished basalt for the level above. Which may be the last one. If it's not the last one, it's close to. I can cross the ceiling to see if there's any gaps. I'm not seeing any. I think we're kind of good. Nice. 3 and 4. This is out, so I had to scratch my face. Had an itch on my chin. Which normally only happens when I'm thinking. Deep, deep thoughts. Boop, 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 and boop. Ta-da! This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then so nearly done on this layer as well. Pick block. Oh no! Eat that. No! That does annoy me enough that I'm tempted to go down and try and pick it up. I shouldn't. It's really not worth it. But I'm tempted.
Just don't die.
That's
Easy
the
peasy.
plan. Thank you for the advice, Awinch. Easy peasy. I mean, fairness, I did mess up last stream, I suppose. So maybe the reminder is a good thing. Because I'll forget otherwise. Oh, there's a hole in the ceiling. Grab this one. Place it here. Ow. It's all fine. don't want to deal with you, so I'm just going to move around and pretend you're not a problem. I want to come down here. Where's my blackstone bit? There it is. Got it. Right, so I have all of the levers pointing that way. Thankfully, netherrack, fairly quick to break. Hold on. Oh, no, there's one over there. Right, levers pointing that way. So let's start with this one. So we go there. There, and there. This then connects up, as does this one. Same over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, forgot to keep levers in my hotbar. That has to be there. I have spawned mobs. That's over the glass, so it's this one. Figuring it out. And all this stuff takes a while to do. It adds up. Get there. So here, this one, this one. It's a lot of levers. But it's important because it looks good. At least I think it looks good. Don't necessarily have to do all of them. Sort of thing that I can chip away at. Whilst I have access to this layer and it's not too deadly at the moment. Makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. Ah! Ah! Ow! Mean. That we're good. But no, Mr. Fancy Pants. Why the lights? I thought it had to do. I thought it had to do with spawns. Nope. Actually, yeah, just looks good. I just like it. I wanted a light source that was in keeping, and the redstone lamps was the closest to the red hue. So yeah, fancy pants, but I like it. Makes me happy. I ran out of something, I think, but I can't think what it was. Let's just stack that up. I'll take some more gold deep slate, then into chiseled deep slate. You do actually have fancy pants now as well. I do! You're quite right. I'd forgotten about that. How could I forget such fancy pants? I have tough. I'm doing more tough brick, I suppose. I'd like more blackstone. So we'll do that, and then we'll do another stack of, or half stack of chiseled, polished blackstone. Did I need anything, or was I just getting distracted with turning lamps on? I mean, you have to admit, looking alright. Top layer is done. Second layer, all the blocks are in. I've got all of the levers. Oh, I do need more levers. No, I can make it. We're okay. Well, more importantly, I'm okay. There and there. Am I doing it in any particular order? Nope. Long as it gets done, I don't care. That, and do I have regular basalt? I can't remember which direction the levers is pointing. I think it's that way. Although I only have 6 left, so I do need to make more levers or grab more levers. But, you know, there's an opportunity to do a couple there, so I will. Two, 3. 2, 3, and 4, and there. Basalt, break the block. Fancy. That goes there. That goes there. Plank down there. I feel tempted to do the outside ring because it gives me something to step on. Oh, I do need more mangrove. That and sure that. Okay, plank. Did that wrong. What I meant to do was that. Because then it's chiseled, blackstone, chiseled, plank, redstone lamp, plank, chiseled, blackstone, chiseled, plank, redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. No, I made a mistake. Oh, it's gone now. I'm never going to get that back. I might. But it's not worth going down there for. If I happen to get it back, it's a win. If I don't, I'll get over it. What's enough? Enough therapy, I'll get past it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plank. I'd like to get over to there. And I don't think that's a huge ask. Just give me the frame for this layer, and it gives me something to place things on. I'll then probably work on the inside bit, because I enjoyed being able to hop back and forth between them, between the inside and the outside, and do all of the tuff that I could reach, for example, and then all of the mangrove that I could reach. I'm going to place this one here just to get me around the corner. 5 and one of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those. One of those. That one. That one. Plank. Chiseled. Blackstone. Chiseled? Am I running out of chiseled? I actually am. Oh, that's annoying. Might just about finish it. It's going to be touch and go. I can't finish it. That is rather annoying. Yeah, I'll get over it. And then, so we're missing the one block there. However, we can go all the way around the outside. Done. That, like that, like that, like that. And then tough here. With blackstone here, there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blackstone, blackstone. Actually quite quick to build these bits up. 2, 3. Big block. 1, 2, 3, 4. One there, and if I grab this one first, and then this one, put it in the hole in the ceiling. Doing good. We are doing good. Quite chilled about this. I still can't get over the fact that we haven't had a load of ghasts. I was expecting it to be a huge problem and need to use my bow. Just hasn't been happening. I wanted... Nope, let's go with 2 stacks of chiseled deep slate. But I need more levers. Don't know if I have. Oh, I do. 48. Okay, that'll work. I'm still checking the rest because when DC and I were on the server, both offloaded just into chests because, well, fundamentally, you only needed to get rid of the... Oh, I needed DC to put the stuff away so that I could then use it between now, or between then and when DC next joins me on the server. Which hasn't even been discussed yet. Like it to happen. But I may have needed the stuff that was in DC's inventory today, for example. Or Sunday, because I streamed on Sunday. That works, that works, that works. And this one. Nice, right. Blackstone, blackstone. Strip it, strip it, strip it. We got tough brick? Yeah, tough brick. So 1, 2, 3, and 1. Done. Tough brick again. Tough brick. Blackstone. Blackstone. I misclicked. No. No. That's kind of annoying. That like that. This is such a simple job. And I think I'm getting my satisfaction of just seeing progress being made regularly enough that I don't mind that it's a bit grindy. If it's very grindy, I tend to get a little bit, not burnt out, but I'm going to say just bored. I'm doing it for too long and I'm not seeing the progress because it's a time-consuming job. I struggle. But because this is relatively easy to see the difference, even just being able to go, yeah, I started on this layer not that long ago and I've got the outside done and it's padding out and it's starting to look, yeah, a little bit complete. Not fully complete, but yeah, a little bit. Levers, please. That goes there, and turn over. And that one there. Two, and oh. Mangrove. Mangrove. Yeah, it's good. And I think this is going to be one of those builds that I can show people when they join the server or join the stream for the first time. Sometimes you work on things that aren't hugely, I'm going to say impressive, but not really the right word for it. Not very showcasey. Like, yeah, here's a villager trading thing that looks the same as every other villager trading area. Not that nice to show, whereas you can go, yeah, this is my magnet farm. I designed it, I built it, it's a bit different, it's a bit quirky, and it brings me joy. That is something I like the idea of showing people when they join my streams for the first time. And it allows me the ability to kind of showcase a little bit of who I am and what sort of builds I enjoy doing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Polish there. Like this. And polish basalt. Sorry. It's this one. And this one. That one. Making sense. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Tough brick in the corner here. That bit. Torch. Done. Witherback says, my best clip is where I got stuck in bedrock trying to get on the nether roof on Ramble Life. I just looked at my Twitch recap. Right. So your Twitch recap as a streamer. See, I paid more attention to other people's recaps than my own. Mostly because everything in the recap that I saw, I went, yeah, I kind of know. I kind of knew that. I kind of knew who would be the streamer I've watched the most. Same as last year. My top watched streamer was Right Alexis. Milo, welcome in. Speaking of which, Alexis is awesome, and there's a link. Just in case, you know, you need to click a button at some point. It's there for you, you know. We all feel the urge to click a button occasionally, and there's one for you. How you doing, Milo? Lever! Haha! While I'm here, actually, I can see that one needs doing, that one needs doing, and that one needs doing. Oh, I can reach this one too. Okay, good. You're my top streamer with Oz being second. Oh, with the bag, thank you. Now, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that I stream more hours than Ozza does. Which may be part of the reason why you've had more hours in my stream than Ozza's. Also, because you might not watch Ozza's streams because you're in Ozza's streams. Possible, yes. I think I stream more hours than Ozza. I mean, there's a very easy way to look it up. I just can't be bothered. Well, I can't be bothered right now. Blackstone. Blackstone. Polish in the middle. We're making a ledge. I can walk on it. I can also fall off it. Give me mangrove. 1, 2. One of those. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Tough. There and here and here. Mangrove here. 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 Tough. Tough. Mangrove. Basalt goes across, and the polished basalt goes in the roof. Polished basalt. Same over here. As I can reach it. Well, it says I'm hot and my back is slowly frizzing. What does frizzing mean? Also, I'm sorry you're struggling. Hopefully you cool down soon, because being hot is kind of annoying. Very little you can do it. It's very slow to cool oneself down. Owen says I can see my top streamer. You can? Yes? The one you watch the most? It tells you other things too. In fact, you know what? If I were to look for it, where would I find it? Nope. 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 Is it just recap? Nope. Twitch recap. Recap. Annual recap. There, found it. Bear with. In fact, I'm going to do a sensible thing and log off. Freezing. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Oh, cool. Now, if I share my monitor. So yeah, recap for the year 2025. Well, look at mine. So I end up with 3. I think community is the Twitch community is at large. Yeah, so that's not my community. That's the community of Twitch. Streamer gives me my recap as a streamer. So I streamed 418 hours. Think of how many dishes I could have washed in those hours. Now, well, total streams 145. Distinct days streamed. Oh, hang on. I think it's supposed to be 136 because I don't think I've done multiple streams in a single day before. So it may be just a few where I've ended and restarted. Total hours watched 7,000. Wow. It's a lot of hours spent just of people watching my derpy content. That's yeah. Woo. And I know there will be streamers with much more than that, but there's also streamers with much less than that. I am middle of the pack. Wait, top 10%. I'm top 10% of Airborne Empire streamers and top 10% of Minecraft streamers. I'm just that good. Wow, that's kind of incredible. Your top stream reached 203 viewers. Top tags. So as someone who's been streaming for 6 years? No, 5 and a bit years. I haven't really played with my tags. I should. Makes me more searchable. I haven't. Top channel emotes. Hug. Not surprising. Oh, Mrs. Dragon is in second. She will be pleased. I think last year she was third. Sorry, Milo. What's up? I'm not sure what you mean by me less. Me less. Right, channel emotes, biggest fans. You know, Reese's, Porcupine, Witherbag. Just some familiar names. Hoggy Dad, Ozza, Aladar, Bobo, Awidge. Awidge! Danielle. Raids received. I've received less raids than I've raided people. I'm not that loved. 19 raids is a lot though. Raid sent though, 135. Considering I've had 139 streams, it does make me question about the 4 streams that I didn't raid. Yeah, Groover, my most raided from 13 is wow. Also, and Geo doesn't really surprise me because I will often Oz's streams, when he streams on the same days as me, he tends to start a little bit later, so he's still mid-stream when I'm wrapping up. So that's kind of normal. Same with Geo. Geo's often streaming when I'm wrapping up. Clips made, unique clippers. Wow, over 1,000 followers this year. 1,000. 437 new subscribers, 31 hype trains, and 1.4 million channel points spent. Top channel, ZactheDragon. Who's that? 145. Wow. Hang on. Where were you for the other 250 something ish? 10 points spent, chat badge, recap, it just shows it. And then if I go to viewer, so hours watched, 3,320. I don't know how that compares to everyone else. Geo? Yes, Geo. Distinct days visited, 357. So I've had days off, unlike Ozza, who has had 366 days, I think it was, in a year. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Top categories. Interesting that it's top 10%. What does that mean? As a viewer, what does it mean to be in the top 10% of once human? As in most hours watched? I presume that's what it means. I'm not surprised that I have that. I suppose I do end up in some artsy streams. There's Alexis, there's Lily, there's Oath, there's Geo, and there's Mao. Chat sent 9,443. And yes, I have used my own emotes a lot. In other streams, evil emotes. Good choice. My hours watched 8,828 in 366 days. See, you're one of those, Alzar. Yeah, I think they measured date to date, so it includes that day. I mean, even if they do like 8 a.m. one day till 8 a.m. a year later, technically, if you do it in the first few hours of each day, And I know that there are plenty of people who lurk in streams. Oh, subs gifted. I gifted 22. Hype trains, clips. Oh, look, I recognise that person. So, what's there? Anyway, Minecraft. That's what I'm doing. Just distracted with recap because, you know, people talk about it and I have to look. Back to full screen. Alistair says, my chat said 19,163. 9,000. Blind said it doesn't have a dark mode. What, the recap? No, it doesn't. But hang on. So streamer side is dark, viewer side is light. That's right, if I change this fast enough. Let's not do that, that's a bad idea. Gifted 215, contributed to 86 hype trains. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, give me 1 second, I can hear a cat. I have a cat. She is now on my lap. And I will hug her and squeeze her and call her Jasmine, because that's her name. Duh. You know. Did you miss the daddy? Feel better now, huh? Mrs. Dragon was a little bit tired, so I tried to force the cat to go and spend time with her. Because if there's someone in the bed, she might have a cuddle. Normally that person would be me. Hello, purry. The cat is on my lap. Which means I'm now about 6 inches too far from the mouse. So if anything happens, well, we'll just have to watch it happen together. Alistair says, oh, I have news. Already? Wait, what news? Would it be the McDonald's news or different news? What does it mean to be in the top 20%? I think it means as in most hours viewed. Like 80% of Twitch viewers this year have watched less hours in that category if they've been in that category, if that makes sense. So of people that watch that category, it's how many hours and how active you are. Good girl. This is nice. I often stay on my lap while I'm streaming. It does mean that stream is a little bit less interesting and productive, but you know. Sacrifices have to be made. Oh, no, never mind. What does it mean to be in the top 20% Twitch users? Probably the most active. Aldo says, we're getting a new cat. I'm sure your old cats will be thrilled. A new cat? A new cat? When you say to the other cats, this is because you don't love me enough. Don't give me enough attention. We decided we needed more cat. That is exciting. Aladar, when you get a new cat, would you be so kind as to share pictures, please? I mean, I love seeing cat pictures. The main reason for having a photos channel in Discord is so that people can share pictures of cat. There are other reasons, but let's face it, that is the primary one. Did I strip the other? I did. And then Blackstone. Here, 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 and here. Two-year-old tortie named Bella. I am now curious as to what the story behind the cat is. Let's do basalt there. And then if I'm clever, I can do the polished basalt while I remember. Because not a lot of people gain a new 2-year-old cat. So I'm wondering whether you saw it somewhere as needing a home, whether a friend needs can no longer look after it. Rescue cat someone went, oh, you gotta find a home for it. I'm just really curious. And nosy. Curious and nosy. I need to put more levers in, so let's do that. Remember? One goes there. This one goes here. Here. And here. This is working. My kids want a cat. I'm the only one saying no. No strings allowed. No string allowed. What? Not what cats are for. That was relatively straightforward. Milo says, I want to join the unstable SMP. What is the unstable SMP? I don't think I've heard of it. Which also makes me question whether I am particularly ill-informed or whether it's one of those things, you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you know, you're just not one of the cool kids. Because I'm okay with not being one of the cool kids. I've never been a cool kid. Never will be. But I am curious. Boop. There, and there. Oh. Do the polish in here. Oh yeah, I don't need to attack him. I could just, you know, ignore him and hope the problem goes away. Okay, I was expecting beep boop there. There, fixed. Now we run. I don't know if I'd want another cat. Honest, we have. I mean, I'd love another cat one day, but with our current situation, because we don't have much of a an outdoor space, it's a bit too busy. So Jasmine is an indoor cat most of the time. She only goes out when we go elsewhere or on our harness. And she's okay with that. It's really difficult to get a cat to be okay with that. Plus, having a cat that travels well is amazing. Traveling with two cats, even if you can get a second cat that travels well, is a lot to ask. It's a big thing to hope for. We kind of hit the lottery with how good Jasmine is in the car. And I'd be incredibly surprised if we managed to get another cat remotely as car comfortable as she is. She's good as gold for long journeys. We can go visit family a long way away. And she goes, oh, okay, sleep time. Sleeps in a basket. Good as gold. And yeah, that's rare thing. Cats aren't normally. Not many cats are good at traveling. There'll come a day when we have a house with enough space and we'll be there all the time and not traveling to see family, etc. Where we can have more cats, and we will, but it's not that time yet. Let's go with this one. This one. Need more mangrove. Actually. There. And that. Tidy. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Done. Milo says I have 3 cats right now. My cat seems to look like I might get more. My cat is. I'm not sure what you mean. Around 7? I don't know. Sorry. I apologise for not being able to follow. I have streamer brain, so anything you say requires as much detail as possible to maximise the chance of me having a clue. Do that. Got that. Having more kittens, gotcha. Also, I haven't done a floor for the layer above, which is slightly surprising. There, that works. And we strip. I haven't done all of the lights on the lower floor yet. That will require a little bit of scaffolding, but it's the sort of thing I can do afterwards relatively easily, hopefully. And boop, boop, boop. Very good. I don't know if we'd have another kitten for a number of years. Realistically, there are lots of cats in the world that need a home, and so we'd be more likely to adopt a cat than we would be to get a kitten. And that's no shade thrown on anyone who gets a kitten. I mean, we got Jasmine as a kitten, but it was also the right thing for us to do, given our need to get her used to travelling from a young age. Right, 1, 2, and all 2. Strip, strip, strip. Blackstone, blackstone. Looking good. Two and nope. 1, 2, 3. Basalt, basalt. Need to do that one in the ceiling while I sit. While I remember. Yeah. Oh. That's it. Take the opportunity to do these ones that are relatively obvious to me. No! And that one. Not seeing a lot of holes that need filling in. I'll keep an eye out. Am sort of hopeful. With that. And boop, 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 boop. Do the lamp in the middle. That. We are very much getting there. We are getting so close. We're definitely not going to finish it today. And I wasn't even expecting to be anywhere near close. This is going to be a project to finish at the weekend where I can have a longer stream if I wish, in order to finish it. Although, at the rate that we're going, we may end up with a regular length stream to finish it, rather than an extended stream to, you know, get that job done. Boop. And boop. Perfect. Milo says kittens screaming like crazy. I hope round 7 kitten disconnects my I've never had a litter of kittens. Mrs. Dragon has. So our previous cat Pebbles that any of you have seen pictures of, when she was young, you know, very young, she was due to be spayed, and well, how do I put this? Grandad let her out of a window. She went out, and then, well, ended up pregnant with a litter of kittens. Mrs. Dragon then had to find a home for many of them because she couldn't keep them all. She ended up keeping 3, I think, of 6. I'd have to double check. I may be misremembering the story. I wasn't there at the time. I actually knew Mrs. Dragon at the time, but we weren't in each other's lives like that. Weatherback says, I won't be here for your next couple of streams. I will be away visiting. Ooh. Weatherbag. Are you sitting in a tree? Kissin. Just asking, just curious. One, two, three. Well, I thought this was going to be a lamp one, but obviously that's the lamp. You might be right, but not in a tree. Okay. Good, because trees, splinters, also you can fall out of trees. In fairness, you can fall out of a lot of things. One of my biggest injuries I ever had, I fell out of bed. I was maybe 10, 11. I fell out of bed, and I had a metal bin next to my bed. I rolled out of bed, landed on it. I had a big bruise on my bottom. It was not fun. It kind of smarted a little bit. Oh, we're getting so close. Tree go fly. I mean, can't fly. People don't tend to fly from trees. They tend to fall out of trees. In my experience. Mangrove. A lamp. That's so good. I remember. Do that. 1, 2. Oh, I've run out of tough. Oh no. It's all over. I thought we were doing really well. We've run out of tough. Can't possibly continue without the stuff. Suppose I could place that, and that. You know, I can't place the middle bit. We are, as they say, doomed. Axe that. Boop, and a boop. I'll place the bits I've got on me. You might as well. You know, big gaps. Big holes. Oh, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1. Can't do that. I can't do. Oh, actually, I can do this one. Comes patchwork though. So, surprisingly little left on this layer. Just realised that you fell down the hole. Weatherback says I spent enough time in hospital last year, only 3 nights, but that was enough. Yeah, no. any nights in hospital is to be avoided. You know, and I'm not saying anything negative about the NHS. They're great, but I'd like to spend as little time with them as possible, because if I'm spending time with them, something's wrong. And I don't want things to be wrong. Surprised nothing's jumped down from the layer above, but you know. This is working. What is a witch's broomstick? Sticks is part of tree, so tree go fly. Ah, I see the logic. You know what? That's quite a smart observation. Fair point. Brooms are made out of sticks. Brooms can fly. Ergo, trees can fly. Perfectly logical. Perfectly logical. Hiya! Haha, I win. I win again. Ow. Good day. Right, take this opportunity to swap things out in my hotbar. I need tough brick. And more basalt. You're looking pretty complete with this layer. There's one layer left as well. I mean, there's a lot more to be done in here, but that's another point. Plus, I need to get all the frogs here somehow. Which may be fun. Or might be kind of difficult. I haven't really figured it out yet. I need to get frogs up here. Which means the portal... If I put the portal in and go through it, I end up in the overworld. I could then work out somewhere nearest that has them. Yeah. Although I suspect the frogs will be the last thing I do, it probably makes sense to build a platform on the outside here. But when I've done a platform on the outside here to contain all the frogs inside, and then when I've done all the redstone going up, I can then make a hole and drag them through. Got it. I know what I'm doing. Ish, maybe. Hopefully. Yeah. Right, tough. Tough is here. Nope. Close. I do need basalt though, so you know. Not a bad thing to do, just wasn't what I was planning on doing. We have chiseled deep slate already. Tough, that's the one. So a stack in there, polished tough. Another stack in, polished. Oh, brick, whatever. Brick. We'll do 2 stacks of blackstone, 1 stack of chiseled polished blackstone. I need more mangrove. There it is. 2 stacks. You know what? That'll work. 2 and a bit stacks of planks. Got the levers. I've got the black glass. I'm probably forgetting something, but Right, top layer looks good. There is a lamp there that he's doing. So if I hop down planning to get that one, there's also a bit of netherrack on that level. So tell you what, or just zip through here, dodging and weaving, break this one. 2. Beavers need doing. Hello. Wish I had sweeping edge, and I wish I had sharpness. You know, we can't have everything that we want in life. 1, 2. And then basalt can go across, although we'll eat first. And if I get knocked down, that's okay. I'll do what I can on this layer before I get knocked down. Fine. Is streamers the only peeps that get the recap badges? I think everyone gets the badge, but I could be wrong. I missed the torch. Right, there and there. That one goes there. We need... That's all. Done. I don't know, to be honest. Normally, if you look at a badge, if you click on it, it will tell you where it came from and how you get it, or how one gets it. But I honestly do not know, so it might be worth a Google if no one else knows in chat. Yes. Let's go with that bit there. With that! Run away! Just looking for ones that I haven't filled in. Ow. I think I'm done on this layer. Oh, there's a bit there. Which is only needing basalt there so I can place stuff against it. Also keeping an eye out for lamps. Thank you with a bag. Thank you. You really, really shouldn't have. Thank you. Ah! You're most welcome. You earned those channel points. You spend them however it brings you joy. Those redemptions are there as a little reward for you tolerating me. Okay, I missed. We are. Doing pretty well. There and there. There. Blackstone. Chisel Blackstone. There. Coming along nicely already. We can do this. That. Boop and a boop and you can jump up there. It's kind of annoying. Like that. Perfection. Now, as I do have polished basalt on me, it makes sense just to fill these bits in that I can reach. And put the levers in as well. I do very much need to remember to bring some levers with me next time I take a trip. You know, relatively minor thing to remember. Will I forget though? Probably. Interesting. I got 2023, 2024, 2025, and I just notes I was on Twitch in 2023. Okay. Interesting that I've done those. Did these ones because I bothered to place the blocks to piston down, which is a lot of effort. However, not doing that again. Just putting the basalt there. Like that. I need to go to the lower level anyway to do the levers, so I might as well just let myself go down there, do the levers and the polished blackstone. Blackstone, blackstone, blackstone. Good. Turn. Turn. Nice. This gives me a place to stand. Right. Time for me to wrap up and head home. I've got an early start tomorrow. So, I'm going to say this. Thank you so much for all your company and amazing support. Thank you for the resubs today. Thank you just for being here. Very, very lucky. Thank you for the hard-earned channel points. Spending those. Mother says, don't trust Roblox's age checker. People can fake their face scans. Yep. But I don't trust Roblox full stop. I don't like it. It's, how do I say this? There are practices in Roblox that are very predatory. And the company running it doesn't seem to be that bothered to do much to protect people. I'm not a fan of Roblox. I've also allowed myself to get a little bit distracted because this feels like an area I want to complete. That. I mean, look, now it's a nice, safe area to the middle, and I can put the torch in. And that's the problem with anything like this, because there's so many easy little wins. It's very tempting to just do a little bit more. No, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I need to stop. Well, there's a good option. There's another good option. There's another good option. Oh, never mind. They ended. Oh, maybe just ended as well. We can go say hello to Lexi. Lexi's cool. We like Lexi. I'm going to send you over. She's playing Date Everything, which is a game that was published by Team 17, a company I have worked with several times in the past. They did reach out and ask if I was interested in covering the game, and I had to turn it down because it wasn't necessarily my thing, and I was busy. So I went, thanks, but no thank you. And then shortly after that, Alexis really wanted to play it. So went, I know about that. Right, go on over, be awesome. If you want to make me look good, there's a very cool message. You can copy paste it. If you don't want to look good, or you can't be bothered to copy paste, then just say ZactheDragon. Head on over, be awesome. Alexis is lovely and well worth spending some time with. That's how it should look if you have access to my emotes. Clearly, my bot only has access to the ones for non-subs. Right, I need to be somewhere safe. I'm going to suggest just and down here. This is safe-ish. Thank you very much. Goodbye.